Good morning, boys and girls. Looks like we're not going to have school the rest of the week, so I'm going to go ahead and go over your day 3 and day 4 NTI work packets. Let us look at day 3 first. Now on day 3, the first thing you're going to come to is a reading passage. So parents, read this story to your children. It's a 2-page story. Let them look at the pictures. And then they're going to answer these questions. Okay. Then they've got a small science one, so you're going to read this passage to them. Then they're going to come down here and they're going to answer these questions that go along with it. Down here they're just labeling, so let them do all the writing and stuff. If you need to go back and reread something to them, do that. Make sure you're reading the questions to them. Then they've got their spelling words. And then they're going to use rainbow words. So on this one, they'll start with a pencil and they'll write their word, and then they'll take a crayon and they'll go over top of it, and then they can take another crayon and go over top of it again, and they can do that to practice their spelling words. So let's look at day 4. So on day 4, we're again going to start with a reading passage. So mom and dad, you're going to read this to your student. It's going to be a 2-page story. You can read it multiple times if you need to. Then over here, you're going to read the question, have your child fill out or answer these questions. Same thing over here. This all goes back to that first story. So if you need to, like I said, if you need to read it multiple times, go ahead and do that. Now we're going to have another science lesson here. So you're going to read that passage, and then you're going to come down here and you're going to have them fill this out. Again, if you need to read it multiple times, there's nothing wrong with that. That helps our students learn to become good readers, because they see that going back and rereading builds fluency and clarity and comprehension. All things that good readers need. Now these are just questions that go along with it. Down here they're going to list their 4 seasons. You can point out that sometimes the important words are wrote in bold, and that's how they can figure out what to write down here. Last thing I've got their spelling words on here again. And then they're going to take this little self-test. Now what I want them to do is fold this in half like that, and they're going to write their spelling words down here. And if they get it correct, they're going to give themselves a smiley face, and if they didn't get it correct, let them color in the sad face. Then over here beside it, let them rewrite the word back down again, the correct way, and they can go ahead and give themselves a smiley face. And this is just a practice test for next week. Hopefully we'll be back in school next week, guys. I really miss you, and I hope everybody has a great weekend. Remember that the PDF files for these will be sent through Remind. I will post them in the Facebook group, and there's also physical copies available at the school to pick up right now. Have a great weekend. Bye.